After speaking with the village magistrate, Eliwood and company set their sights on Laos. The road from Foray to Laos passes through Santaruz. Eliwood suspects his missing father must have visited Santaruz en route to Ostia. Eliwood arranges a meeting with the local ruling lord to see what he can learn. Hector leaves Ostia. He moves towards Santaruz to meet up with Eliwood as quickly as possible. He encounters a mysterious group whose dark garb hide an even darker secret. Perhaps these same powers have turned their blades on Eliwood. Hector hurries south, praying for his friend's safety. Chapter 12, Birds of a Feather. What? Eliwood is here? Yes. He has set camp up on a hill south of here. He seeks permission to enter Santaruz. He seeks an audience with you. Could it be? Do you think Eliwood's come to ask of his father? If that's the case, I know not what to tell him. Tell him you know nothing and let him be on his way. Yet, I know young Eliwood well. His father, Albert, and I are old friends. I've no children of my own, and I've always treasured Eliwood. I do not believe I could look him in the eye, and I could not lie to him. I could not. We've no choice then. Let us chase the boy away. If you do not speak with him, you need tell no lies. Wait, do you mean to harm Eliwood? Not harm, frighten. A scratch or two will leave no scars. He will run home to Foray and be done with his adventure. He is, after all that Foray has left. Instead of entering Laos with such a small group, we should meet with Marquis Santaruz and request his assistance. I see the sense in that. It's a good plan, Jibs. Truly so. I tell you again, I am pleased to have you with us. Lord Hellman. He's not only my father's friend. I've known him since I was a child. I'm sure that he will help us. What? Lord Eliwood, beware. Noble sirs, alms for a poor villager. Poor villager? You look nothing like an honest man. Clear the road. Step quickly, or... Step quickly? Good advice. Maybe it's you who should follow it. What? Someone wants the boy in an early grave. A shame if you ask me, but he'll die here today. Come on, boys, earn your keep. Oh man, that's a lot of people. Here we go again, huh, Jibs? Just like old times. Seems our fates are bound. Natalie? Oh, she's still in Foray. I'm working for you this time, so she's not too worried. Guide my axe, Jibs. Oh, what is going on, everybody? It is Jibston, and we're playing some Farm 7 again, once again. So yeah, first off, I'm just gonna send up Marcus's village. Yep, he's got the old man. You know, skip all this, because the only thing that matters is he gives you a secret book, and he just said why he was giving it to you and all that stuff. And so as you can see, all we gotta do is defeat 20 enemies, and we should be done with the chapter. So that should be fun and all. Anyways, it's been a while since I've recorded. It's been maybe, well, at least since I uploaded, it's been about 2 months. I know it's pretty bad. You're supposed to keep in a like schedule or something, but you know, it's not really how I roll, I guess. I want to try to get there eventually. I mean, for me, it's either upload two a day for 5 days in a row, or every day for a little bit, or it's upload every month, or 2 or 3 or 4, which is really not a good schedule anyway. I don't know why I visited that village right there, but anyways. Yeah, so it's been a while.
I guess there's a lot of stuff going on with me. School finally got out. I graduated. Class of 2015, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So yeah, I guess that really means college after that, right? And that's kind of why I haven't been uploading very much at all lately. All the stuff about college and finding a place to live and apartments and all this stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna get to that in a second, why I'm saying apartments, because usually when you go to college, you go to a dorm, right? And you live in a dorm on your campus. Well, that's not really the case for me. I'm gonna be moving. I live in Washington right now, Washington State. Not DC, for all you people who, whenever we say, oh yeah, we're from Washington, you guys are like, oh, DC, yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm like, no, Washington State, that's where it is, man. Washington, the cool Washington. Actually, I've never been to DC, so I've heard it's pretty awesome though. Hopefully I'll be going pretty soon, because what I was saying, I don't even remember if I said it, is I'm moving to New York. New York. And when I say New York, people are always like, New York City, man, that's gonna be tight. I'm like, no, I'm moving upstate New York. I'm gonna be 3 hours from the city, but it'll still be pretty cool, because I love New York. I've been there twice now, and that's a pretty big deal for someone my age living out here in Washington where nobody knows where we are. Because, I don't know, New York's just pretty cool, and it's a place people from here don't really get to see too often. It's all the way across the country, so yeah. New York, my girlfriend and I are actually moving there to go to college. She's got pretty much a full ride, I think, if not a full ride, to RPI, which is a pretty nice school. I will be attending a community college there, so that's pretty neat. I mean, it's not really super impressive, but I mean, I'll be going to school. And what I want to do is film and video production, stuff like that, because I like doing that. I did it a lot this year for high school, because I was part of the broadcast team. We're called Writer News, and we do a weekly show about the school. We have a bunch of like running series we do, like Question of the Week, where we go and ask the student body a question, and everyone gives their answers. And we edit it up and do a pretty nice montage that's most of the time is pretty funny. So yeah, that's what I did all year long, which is another reason why I didn't make hardly any videos on the channel, because I was so busy with that. I literally would stay up till 2 in the morning on Thursdays, maybe Wednesdays, trying to get everything done for Friday, because it had to be ready by Friday morning, which is a really tough deadline if nobody helps you, which was the problem in my case. So yeah, that kind of sucked, but hopefully I'll be doing stuff with an actual team that cares about what they do in college, so that'll be really nice. And yeah, it's exciting. I'm excited, but it's really stressful. I'm trying to open a bank account, which I've never done before, trying to rent an apartment, which I've never done before, trying to do all these things, apply to college, which I've never done before, which is really annoying, by the way. If you're a junior or a sophomore, anyone in high school who hasn't applied to college or thought about it yet, I would recommend thinking about it. I know you're not thinking about it for all these years, and all of a sudden you get a freshman year, you're like, I have 4 years to think about that, but really it comes and goes really fast. So I recommend you stay on top of the game, take your SAT, take your PSATs. Junior year, I recommend taking the SAT, so at least once, if not twice or more. And then you get to applying to schools early, so you're not left like me doing nothing your senior year. And hopefully that way you can get into the school you want. How many are there? This looks... Lord Hector, I have it. I know where Lord Elliowood is. He entered Santa Rose not far from here. Is that so? We've read his movements fairly well then. Let's move due south and cross the border. We'll meet up with him in Santa Rose. Ah, there you are, Lord Hector. Oh no. Sarah? What are you doing here? You're going to meet Lord Elliowood, right? Well, I want to go too. Go home, this is no game. But Oswin told me it was alright to come. Oswin? Yes, my lord. On the Marquis's orders. Sarah and I will be accompanying you. Bah, this is ridiculous. Always have to have the last word, hey brother? No matter what you think. He's just worried about you, Lord Hector. You're the only family he has. I know.
Lord Hector, up ahead. There appears to be fighting. Where? Is it Elywood? Come, let's get closer. Hurry. Oswin, Matthew. Yes, my lord. Oh, wait for me. I'm coming too. Hey, what's going on over there? Looks like some rough business. You, soldier, are you just gonna stand there and watch? Who do you think you are? This is Santaruz. What occurs here is no affair of any foreign lordling. I believe I'm gonna have to disagree with you. You see, the man they're attacking happens to be a friend of mine. A friend? What? Erg? Sorry, but I'm in a hurry. Why did I get an accent like this? I don't have an accent, I'm Hector. Ew, that's terrible. I loathe violence. Nicely done, my lord. You're a fighter born. I cannot condone the resorting to force so quickly. Chastise me later, Oswin. First, we deal with these brigands. Come, we must help Elywood. Help Elywood? Sounds like a convenient excuse for more violence. Oswin! Yes, I'm coming! Matthew. Take Sarah and find someplace to hide. What? With Sarah? No! I'm going with you. You are not. You'll slow us down. Oh, how rude. Oswin, let's go. As I was saying, it's really nice to get your college stuff thought of beforehand, so you're not stuck in the middle of your senior year trying to get it figured out too, which is kind of unavoidable actually. You're gonna have to do some kind of college prep your senior year, obviously, but it's nice to get some of it thought out, like where you want to go, what colleges you might want to visit, what kind of stuff you want to study, and you can always change in the middle of college or before you go, of course. So that's always nice. And stuff like that, it's just really helpful to get out of the way first, so you don't end up like me doing it all your senior year and not really knowing what the heck you want to do, and you just kind of go with the flow. I mean, that's okay for some people like me, but I mean, it's just better to be prepared. So yeah, anyway, I feel like I'm stealing away from the Let's Play, which I kind of am. I just kind of thought this video would be nice to do a little update on what's going on in my life, because I haven't been posting at all recently. So that's where we are with that, and we'll try to get back to the game now. This is chapter 12. I mean, stuff's picking up in the game, Fire Emblem world. Hey, there's some speed for Rebecca. I'm pretty sure I was gonna use her, but that 5 strength is ugly, and Bartrey is ugly too with his 62 hit with his freaking hand axe. But you know how it goes, fighters in this game. I've actually used Dorcas a couple times through this game. He turns out okay, but his speed is always lacking. I don't know. I just think that speed is one of the most important things. And if the unit doesn't have good speed, then I don't want to use it. Obviously, I'm sure that's not just me. Speed is arguably one of the most important stats in the game, because it affects doubling, dodging, and hits, and everything. I don't know. Anyways, Elywood just got speed too, which is awesome, because Elywood sometimes gets speed screwed too, which is quite annoying. And yeah. And the boss in this chapter can actually be pretty annoying with his steel axe, because he deals out a lot of damage. I think he does like 21 or 23 or something. He has 23 attack. I'm not really sure, but he starts moving, and that can be kind of bad for your units down there, especially people like Rebecca or Lowen or even Elywood. And that's why you want to get Hector and Oswin down there pretty quickly, so your units can survive the Zagan rush. I don't know what to call it. But yeah, there's Lowen. He's actually getting screwed over by the bandits, hitting them with these 45s. Okay, I don't really know what else to talk about. It's just post commentary, and I've never really done it before on this game. I don't really know what to talk about. I just didn't like my my previous commentary over this recording, but it's really not looking good for Lowen. I don't remember playing this chapter because it was so long ago. But
And look at Hector taking damage. He's not really a tank yet. I guess he's only level 1. This is the first chapter he's in. But eventually, Hector, you'll get there, taking no damage from everybody, except for magic, because your resistance is not nearly as good. And that was a jump cut, because I'm not sure why.